What? What? Stop playing with me, son. Stop playing with me, dog. I just got a meal on the dang on super adaptoid. Stop playing with me, bruh. Stop playing with me, son.
We are strong, forever fight as one.
What's shaking, people? It's your boy Doomkiller HD back with another Marvel's Avengers video. Sit back and relax. You are now rocking with the best. And today we are coming with the Bring Me Thanos Thor build. Now I know there's a lot of great Thor builds out there right now, like Sadat just put out one and Lejeune just put out one, but I think this Thor build is pretty dope as well, so I'm gonna put this one out. But before we get started, make sure you guys Hulk smash the like button, hit subscribe, and ring the notification bell. That way you never miss an upload or when I'm live. So let's get right to it. Wrong button. Alright, let's start off with the gear, guys. This we've got the Hive Mind Gauntlets. It's an exotic piece of gear with great precision, great valor on it, really high numbers. It's a cosmic piece, and I got it from the Mega Hive. Awesome piece though. When I'm twirling my hammer, I'm throwing that nothing but cosmic around, and my heavy power attack when I slam the hammer on the ground, nothing but cosmic. And I have a 17.4 chance of getting Jarvis Barrier from hitting a melee critical attack. This is an awesome piece. And again, I said I got it from the Mega Hive, but I think now that the Hive Mind Gauntlets and stuff like that are going to be coming from the priority missions. So it's either going to be priority or the Mega Hive. This is another piece that I got out the Mega Hive. It's a dope piece, man. It's got really high numbers for its might and valor, and we want a lot of valor for this build. Enemies take shock damage over time, so we're throwing this hammer a lot, so that's a good thing. Then the ranged power attacks deal bonus shock damage on top of any innate shock damage. Well, you already know he's going to be throwing shock damage around because he's the god of thunder. So then this one has a lightning potentiator. I'm sorry. It increases the amount of shock damage dealt with any attack by 20%. Dope piece. And another piece, like I said, I got it from the Mega Hive. This piece I got from the last Avengers standing, and it does not have a lot of high numbers, but it is the only piece that I have that is not exotic on my gear loadout, and it's because it gives me a damage buff, and it's so crazy to get a damage buff just from getting hit. I take damage and receive a damage buff, so that's pretty dope. It does give me 38 valor and a little bit of might and some proficiency to help me out when I'm trying to throw this cosmic and this lightning around. That'll help out a whole bunch, trust me on that one. And it also gives me a 15% damage reduction from all gamma attacks, but I mean, the main thing is it grants me a damage buff from just getting attacked, and that's awesome. The next piece is another piece that I got from, this was one of the events. I can't remember which event it was, but you know they put a cap on that with the high numbers like 78 and whatnot for its valor and resolve. This is a dope piece. I get a Jarvis Barrier, a 8.1% chance that defeating an enemy causes me to get a Jarvis Barrier, and that's you defeating a lot of enemies, so you stay throwing up a Jarvis Barrier. It increased the charge rate for my ultimate heroic ability by 18%, which is awesome for Thor. And it also increases the maximum energy of Odin Force meter by 10%, which is really good because this is a heavy valor build. Notice all of my pieces had valor. All of my gear pieces had valor on it. All of it. Every single one of them has valor on it. It's definitely a dope valor build. And a lot of people are running with the Norn Stone of Lethal Will, which is cool, but I don't have a targeted Jarvis buff, and I kind of like the Lightning Potentiator. I said it right this time. So I'm gonna roll with the Tactigon to help me go ahead and apply that extra damage on any of my status effects. So that's, I mean, it works great for this specific build. Nothing but Valor on my yellow ISO 8, Valor up and down. Actually, hopefully can get a better Valor piece than that, because this one is actually pretty bad. Look, this one, the blue one is actually better. I didn't even realize that. I need to go ahead and fix that. But yeah, so as soon as I go to the marketplace, I'm gonna switch that out and actually probably get more Valor. But then we've got even more Valor over here, some Resolve and some Resilience for defense. This is a great defensive piece. This one also increases my charge rate for my assault ability by 7.8%. And then this also increases my damage for power attacks by 10%, which is cool because we're throwing that hammer and we're slinging it on the power attack side. So that actually works out extra great. And then this one gives me 50% stun damage from heavy combo finishers, which I rarely use, but hey, it works when it works, right? And then the Eagle Eye, 0.2 chance enemies will drop additional resources when defeated. I mean, why not? Let's get into these ratings. 117 might. I wanted to throw a lot of might around just in case I run out of intrinsic ability. So I wanted my hammer to mean something when I swung it at somebody. Then I've got 400 Valor, which is ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. And 42 proficiency, just so I help me out a little bit on my critical chances and my perk chances. And it also helps spread that status effect as well. Precision is 67. I mean, it's not high, but it's not, super low, where when I actually do hit him with the hammer piece, it does a little damage, but most of my damage is going to come from the Valor. When I'm hitting that right trigger and that lightning is coming down, that's why the Valor is so high. But precision isn't so bad. I mean, it does a little bit of damage. And then I have 0 intensity at all with 42 resilience. Again, I got 118 resolve over here. So I'm not squishy, so I'm not dying. You want a little bit of health with this build, even though you're going to be crushing mostly all of your enemies, you still want a little bit of resolve. You want a little bit of health. So I got my resolve at 118 and then my resilience at 42. Let's get into the skill tree. Specialties, yada yada. Okay, let's start off with the supporter role ability. Nearby teammates receive a temporary damage boost of 25% when Warrior's Fury is active. I mean, you gotta help your team out. You know what I mean? Yeah, don't even worry about any of that. Then I didn't even think about that. But I use Hell's Anger, which increases critical attack damage by 25% and critical attack chance by 10% of anyone affected by Warrior's Fury. And we kind of want that. We want that lightning to be doing as much damage as we can. Anytime we can get a crit damage attack, it's going to be in really high numbers because of how high our Valor is. So we definitely want that. I have the God Blast. Whirlwind inflicts 20% more damage and applies cryo damage to targets caught in the whirlwind. If you don't have that equipped, I don't even know what you're doing with yourself. I have my God Blast inflicting 20% increased damage when triggered while overcharged. Overcharge yourself real quick just by using the support ability, then using your God Blast, and it's craziness all over again. So again, that's kind of going in the middle over here. Then for my ultimate heroic, I am using the plasma one, the Muspelheim Torment. I use the plasma one. And this one automatically recovers 50% of your maximum willpower when returning from the Bifrost. I mean, a lot of people use the overcharge one, which I mean, that's, you can use either or, but I use this one because I kind of use it to heal myself sometimes, especially like when we're doing the OLTs. When I just use my Bifrost real quick and then I come back and I have 100% health. So because my willpower is so high as far as my defense rating. So yeah, makes all the sense in the world, right? Then we're going to combat. I've got the light and heavy attacks boost the energy of all heroic ability by 15%. 1.5 of light attacks and 2.0% for heavy attacks. You twirling that hammer around to help your heroic ability meter at the same time. So it's a good thing. What else is over here actually? Yeah. We are throwing a hammer around. This might be actually a good one too, but we got more of our power in the melee, so we're gonna keep it where it is. It just increased damage from combo finishes by 25%. And actually, we'll switch that because when you're throwing that hammer, that's an unarmed attack. So I just recently switched this build around, so you gotta forgive me for doing that. I apologize, but hey, let's keep it pushing. And of course, we gotta have the orbs dropping when we make a takedown. If you don't have that for all your characters, I don't know what you're doing. Next one we've got, I like to throw this one down because that's more heroic energy. See all of the lightning that goes around with it and it blasts them away? That's heroic energy, so that's giving you crit chance all the time. Increase the chance that hammer will inflict critical attacks on return flight by 35%, and we are throwing the hell out of this hammer, so that's something that you want on your build. Then we've got, I have this one. See that when that happens, that's actually intrinsic energy, so it's heroic energy, which we have 400 heroic, so valor, so you want that. Just the other two are kind of just a waste of time, to be honest. It shouldn't cost you intrinsic to go faster. We don't want to lose intrinsic. We want to keep it as much as we can. That's why we have that one equipped. Iconic bolts, I have that one equipped. I go back and forth between dealing damage with Odin Force's active will recover 1.2 willpower per hit, but since we got all of that heroic damage, it's worth it. That's a crit hit right there, you know, and every crit hit counts. Increase the maximum amount of intrinsic Odin Force by 15%. Of course, we want as much Odin Force as we can possibly get. Reduces the energy cost of using intrinsic Odin Force by 10%. So we want as much as we can get and to use as little as we can. And so that way we can attack more enemies with our lightning. Then we've got overcharge. Surrounding enemies will be imminently struck by lightning. Yes, we want that to happen. Increasing heroic energy regeneration when Odin Force is overcharged by 10%, and increases all damage by 15% when Odin Force is overcharged. So that's how we gonna roll that. And for my champion points, I've spent most of them in utility, in critical damage, heroic damage, and now I'm starting this tree with the critical chance boost. So that's my champion skills. Let's put this baby to work real quick. Show you what we could actually do with this Bring Me Thanos Thor. Jason, I am unable to run the OLT, bro. It does not work for me. I crash out every time. So that's why we just grinding XP this weekend, man. I mean, today at least. They have not announced that they had a fix for it yet, so I'm kind of just OLT-less until they're able to fix it. I was actually able to play the first night that it launched. I was able to play the first night it launched, and it was under someone else's host. Like I wasn't able to host it and play it at all. But I was able to golly, that's a lot of damage. I was able to play it under Harry's host and get at least, you know, some exotics for Hawkeye. But that was about it. Yeah, man, I've seen a lot of great Thor builds as of late. Lejeune put out one today. Sat at the Gamer put out one today. Man, I mean, Thor builds are going crazy. I got my own special Thor build that I'm rocking right now. It's a cosmic Thor build, but I rarely use the cosmic. So, I mean, it's a pretty sick build. Working on a new cape build. Nobody's throwing cape builds into the game, so I gotta throw a cape build into the game real soon. I mean, all of that crit damage. Then I come down here, hit him with this real quick. Boom. Jarvis barrier. Throw it down like that and run for your cover. Just that simple. Sick build. Because once you hit him with that lightning, I got enough proficiency on it to, well, he'll actually catch an aura. Then I can hit him with that spinning hammer, man, and that's battery all day.
These enemies must be defeated.
Yeah, man. I mean, I wish I could play them OLTs with you, boss. When you was playing with the subs the other day, bro, I wanted to join, but there's nothing I could do. You know what I mean? I can't get off the elevator, bro. I cannot get off the elevator. Oh, I actually got a takedown with Thor, which I normally don't get. Oh, hey, how you doing? Notice I've destroyed 2 big mechs already without even touching any of my ultimates or anything like it. I'm gonna knock this guy out the park just real quick because I can. You feel me? Like the Thor right now is completely OP and I'm digging it. I really am. Like he's that guy all of a sudden. Like last month it was Hulk, then they nerfed him. Now this dude is just, he's everything, bro. Oh, hey, how you doing? Now I'm gonna hit him with a little bit of cosmic just to show that I got it. And then every time I do that, I got enough proficiency that it throws my Jarvis barrier on, so I'm not getting knocked out of it. You know what I'm saying? Pretty OP builds, man. They've got some really great Thor builds out there. Like I said again, the homie sat out the game. We just put out one today. Lejeune put out one today, and you're watching mine in action. So I think in Lejeune build he had like 450 valor with not a lot of might and precision, which I thought was crazy because I'm like, okay, how are you getting by? And he had enough valor that he didn't need any of it. It's crazy. These builds are nuts, man. So like, yeah, you know, show me your tell me what your Thor build is looking like in the chat if y'all don't mind.
Every member of the elite team must be defeated.
I'm gonna read these in a second here. Give me a second. Oh, you hit me.
One of their agents is down.
Just to sweeten the deal. Oh, that's like over 1 million, bruh. That was okay. Yeah, we good. We good. These builds.
Our defeat is inevitable. Alright, dude, let's do this.
Well, we got this, guys. We about to 3-man this, dude. Say, bro, we about to die so many times that I know it. But it's all good. Let's go.
Viral and Stardust, they 2v1 it, we could 3v1 it.
You know what though? They practiced a lot of times together, and this is our first run. So you know, I'm not expecting.
Well, it was only 9 hours. Like, come on, let's beat that record.
How about a rain check?
Is prepared to die.
Fly some gamma on him. Let me shook him down.
Got him.
Oh, look at that battery effect. Oh my god.
I'm doing 860K.
Go ahead and do this to the Odin Force. Let me show
Come
him
on,
down.
man.
Let me slow him
Apply
down.
that damage on this thing, bro. Let's go. Let's go!
Nah, put the one on your. Oh!
Let's go, baby!
Get him down, let's go!
Let's go! Oh! Whoa! Let's go! Let's go, baby! That's what I'm talking about, son. 3v1 wreck status, baby.
Hey, yo, Harry asked if he could run the next
Brandon said, as a casual player, this is hard and frustrating.
It is, bro. It is. It's hard and frustrating for seasoned players, bro. So
practice makes progression, man. Mark him so I know who the real one is.
okay, I'm gonna put some status on him super early.
Okay, that hammer.
Welcome me real quick. Get you stronger. Throw that lightning on him,
Come on,
nigga.
bro. Multiply. Yeah, he multiplied. Oh, we about to get busy today.
first time around.
We about to get busy. Kill him, adaptoid. Kill him.
Get him.
Oh, God. Already killed him. There he is.
What? What? Stop playing with me, son. Stop playing with me, dog. I just got a meal on the dang on super adaptoid. Stop playing with me, bruh. Stop playing with me, son. Woo! Okay, I need to record it.